Yeah? Good. So neck mobilization. Neck mobilization is like no other because you have to be careful from moving the head. The head is quite sensitive because there are a lot of sensory organs like the hearing, sight, and the most is the sense of equilibrium. If you're moving the shoulder like that, not much of a problem. If you start moving the head, it might be overwhelming for the nervous system, and then as a response, it would contract the muscles, and we haven't achieved what we want. So when we turn the head, you're rolling it. I see huge amount of therapists that in order to turn the head, what they do is turning it and then putting the head on their hands. And it's quite uncomfortable. And it brings instability too. So if anything, all you need to do is just roll the head. And it's nice to start by putting a bit of pressure on the head and then support the other side and then slowly move it. Okay. The same with traction. If you want to track the head that way, don't lift it too much. I mean, I'll show you other technique that you can lift the head, but to start with, don't lift it that much. Just cradle behind the head and then push yourself. So I create a cradle on the neck and then push my hands together. So how can I mobilize the neck? What sort of movement I can do? I can do flexion, and extension I can do, but I don't normally do. What else? Side bending and rotation, and then traction. Yeah? These are the movement I can do. Okay, so let's start one at a time. Rotation, I've just showed you. You can increase it by stretch. You can do it this way, you can do it from here. Good. Bringing back from one side to another side again, very slow. It's almost like you're trying to teach the nervous system that this movement can be soft and long. So if I do it quick, the message would be, oh, doesn't matter. But you want to be mindful about every movement. Good. And then you can do the stretch again. If you need to do the stretch, again, you can turn it, bring it back to neutral, roll it again. And it's a nice way to do half roll, so not all the way, so then you can work on the erector spinae this way. Otherwise, the erector spinae is quite on the back. Yeah? And you can do finger petrissage. But putting it halfway would make it also quite easy. And then at times I might start using my knuckles because my fingers down there is quite pokey. So to use it, you can come around here and show it. Yeah, this way. That way. And actually, something really nice is just to have your hands underneath. So having her body onto that part. How is it?
Very good, thank you.
So this is the rotation, yes, with few other soft tissue work on that. Now when it comes to side bending, I can come and put my hands onto the opposite side and create that side, the side bending this way. The head is still on the table. I can even put a little bit of pressure down And then I feel that I take the vertebra a little bit. Actually, I'm on the soft erectospinae muscles. You know, I'm still on the back. I'm not on the side here, but I'm quite on the back. And do a very little mobilization. Doesn't need a lot.
It feels great with the hand here. It feels very secure.
Isn't it? Yes, secure. Otherwise, it would be start having like all over, and it misses the point. So it's quite nice to secure it and then slowly work your way. Actually, there is not much to do there. You're just putting your fingers on one point and then changing to the lower vertebra. Yeah?
Would you do it at the end of the massage when you're heading towards the head?
Doesn't matter. No, it really doesn't matter.
If you're doing a head massage, do you keep the position like this with no head cradle?
Yeah, on someone that is this position, yeah. Someone who is kyphotic, no. Yeah? Okay. So what we need now more to do, we did some traction. Yeah. Traction is very similar to that position. And I want you to really try to feel the traction without her head goes up. So at times you might want to keep again a bit of pressure down. And then the lower hand would push. Okay? Now flexion. Flexion you can do with, instead of your hands lift, you put your tummy on her head and then lift it. Okay? And then you can do a very slow movement, side to side. Do you see where my fingers are? On the vertebra, on the erectospinae of the neck. Very little. Again, how do I do that? A lot of knee, a lot of leg work, yes? Stabilize it. I don't push her head with my body. It's just to stabilize it and then move it. Now, it's a negotiation. You feel how much they want to help, and if they want to help, you do it slower, and you try to actually, you talk to the nervous system, and you see, okay, they want to help me, let me go around. Okay, their muscles is fine. I feel what happens with her neck muscles. Now I feel they help me. It's quite interesting. In a rotation, I feel they help me, so I try around, walk around, do a bit of extension. She's fine. And then slow down. Yeah? A last way to do, and it's quite strong stretch for the neck. You can take your hands, instead of holding the hands this way, you're holding it that way, and to the other side, and then you're bringing the neck to do the stretch this way. And then again, you can very minimally rotate the head and then slowly bring it up. Okay? Just last thing, it's always nice to put weight on the head, down. Remember we describe it as a submarine when you're sinking slowly and you have about 10 counts to slowly sink, so you count 1 to 10 and you crease one after the other, and then you wait there for 10 counts and then you come slowly 10 counts again.